Imagine a civilization so advanced that it defied nature only to be brought to its knees by the very environment it sought to control. Fast forward to today. As the Amazon rainforest teeters on the brink of collapse, are we repeating the same fatal mistakes of the Maya? Our fate and the planet's future might just hinge on learning from the past before history repeats itself. The environmental crisis raises questions about our ability to learn from history and avert similar outcomes. Deforestation and its dire consequences. The Mayan civilization's rapid deforestation led to a significant reduction in rainfall. Researchers have found that cleared land absorbs less solar radiation, leading to decreased water evaporation and cloud formation. This reduction in precipitation caused by deforestation ranged from 5 to 15%, with deforestation responsible for 60% of the drying during the collapse period. As the Maya continued clearing forests to expand agriculture and fuel construction, they unknowingly altered the region's climate, exacerbating drought conditions. Today, the Amazon faces a similar threat. Deforestation, fires, and timber extraction have degraded 17% of the Amazon forest, with an additional 17% lost entirely. This degradation disrupts the forest's role in maintaining global climate stability, leading to reduced rainfall, soil erosion, and habitat loss. The Mayan civilization's downfall serves as a grim reminder that unchecked deforestation can lead to catastrophic environmental changes, threatening the very foundations of human society. The Maya's fatal flaw: overexploitation of resources. The Maya's impressive achievements were built on the overexploitation of natural resources. To sustain their growing population and urban centers, they manipulated the environment, cutting down forests. This over-reliance on their environment ultimately led to a fragile ecological balance. Despite their advanced knowledge and adaptation to earlier droughts, the Maya civilization crumbled under the pressure of two severe droughts in the 9th and 10th centuries. This story of environments near cleared areas. The resulting habitat fragmentation makes the forest more susceptible to extreme weather events and disrupts the intricate web of life that depends on this biome. Severe droughts have further intensified forest degradation, creating a feedback loop where deforestation and climate change mutually reinforce each other. The degradation of the Amazon has global consequences, affecting weather patterns, carbon storage, and biodiversity. This modern crisis mirrors the Mayan collapse, showing how societies that ignore the limits of their environment risk catastrophic outcomes. In both cases, environmental mismanagement has led to a tipping point where the resilience of natural systems is overwhelmed, resulting in societal and ecological collapse. Climate change, the catalyst for collapse. Climate change acted as a catalyst for the Mayan civilization's collapse and is now accelerating the crisis in the Amazon. The Maya experienced a series of megadroughts between 850 and 1000 CE, which led to agricultural collapse, societal unrest, and the eventual abandonment of cities. Today, climate change exacerbates the Amazon's deforestation, leading to increased carbon emissions, loss of biodiversity, and altered hydrological cycles. The Amazon rainforest plays a crucial role in regulating the global climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. However, as deforestation continues, the forest's capacity to store carbon diminishes, turning it from a carbon sink into a carbon source. This shift threatens to accelerate global warming, creating a self-reinforcing cycle that could lead to a tipping point, beyond which the Amazon could transform into a savanna, with profound consequences for global climate stability. Biodiversity loss. Then and now, the Amazon is home to an unparalleled array of species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Its destruction means the loss of biodiversity on an unprecedented scale. The loss of habitat due to deforestation and degradation leads to the extinction of countless plant and animal species, many of which have yet to be discovered. Similarly, the Mayan civilization's collapse led to the abandonment of vast urban areas, allowing the forest to reclaim the land. This return of the forest provided a brief respite for biodiversity, but the impact of human activity on ecosystems was already evident. Today, the Amazon's biodiversity faces the threat of extinction, with the disappearance of flora and fauna accelerating due to habitat destruction, climate change, and human encroachment. Biodiversity loss in the Amazon has far-reaching implications, affecting not only the region's ecological health, but also the global climate, as diverse ecosystems play a crucial role in maintaining planetary stability. Lessons from the Maya: overpopulation and resource management. The Mayan civilization's downfall serves as a stark warning about the dangers of overpopulation and unsustainable resource management. The Mayas' advanced agricultural practices and water management systems supported a large population, but they also led to overexploitation of resources. As the population grew, the Maya intensified their agricultural efforts, clearing more forests and draining wetlands, which increased their vulnerability to environmental changes. When the drought struck, the strain on their resources became unbearable, leading to food shortages, social unrest, and the collapse of their society. Today, the world faces a similar challenge, balancing population growth with sustainable resource use. The Amazon's deforestation not only disrupts local ecosystems, but also has far-reaching implications for global food security and climate. The Midas story is a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of sustainable practices and long-term environmental stewardship to ensure the survival of future generations. The socioeconomic impact. The collapse of the Mayan elite due to resource scarcity and shifting trade routes illustrates how environmental crises can have profound socioeconomic impacts. As the Mayan environment deteriorated, crop failures and water shortages undermined the power and authority of the elite, leading to political instability and social upheaval. In the Amazon, the livelihoods of 47 million people, including 2.2 million indigenous peoples, are intricately linked to the health of the forest. These communities rely on the forest for food, water, shelter, and cultural identity. The degradation of the Amazon threatens these communities' way of life and endangers the planet's ecological balance. The loss of ecosystem services, such as carbon sequestration, water purification, and climate regulation, has dire consequences for both local populations and the global community. Addressing the Amazon crisis requires not only environmental action, but also socioeconomic support for the communities that depend on the forest for their survival. The modern crisis, a ticking time bomb. The Amazon's degradation is reaching a tipping point, with potentially irreversible consequences for the planet. Once a robust carbon sink, the Amazon is now releasing carbon into the atmosphere due to deforestation and fires. This shift from a carbon sink to a carbon source has significant implications for global climate change, as the Amazon rainforest plays a critical role in regulating atmospheric carbon dioxide levels. Studies show that even intact forests with no obvious human impact are accumulating less carbon than they used to, suggesting that the Amazon's resilience is diminishing. If the current trends continue, the Amazon could face a catastrophic transformation into a savanna-like ecosystem, leading to a loss of biodiversity, altered weather patterns, and intensified climate change. This ticking time bomb underscores the urgency of addressing the root causes of deforestation and climate change to protect this vital ecosystem and ensure a livable planet for future generations. Thanks for diving into this deep exploration of environmental collapse, from the ancient Maya to the modern-day Amazon. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us continue bringing you stories that matter. Until next time, let's learn from the past to secure a better future.